Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to a 0 Alpha 11 remote homestead flight. This time, it's on a spring day. As subscribers, you're going to know all the names of our land. So, this is the first one. This camper is called Neverwood. And this is my parents' camper. Looking absolutely beautiful out there, nice and clean. And they back onto a place called Enchanted Forest with a fire pit and a little landscaped forest where we hang out. From Enchanted, we do a lot of things in there. We chill, we've smoked meat down there. We've done other bits and bobs too, bushcraft. Now we're heading over to Bone Valley. This whole valley that we see is called Bone Valley. This is where we throw all of our bones that we use from hunting. And then scanning the ridge line, we're going to be heading over to somewhere called Dancing Ridge. Whereas if you know on the lives, this ridge line just blows like crazy in the wind. It looks absolutely beautiful. This little lone standing pine here. They grow super tall and skinny, and man, they rock around when it's windy. Pan around there and you can see beautiful landscape that we live on. It does look a lot different from up in the sky, doesn't it, than on the lives. Then that little, the green forest, below us right now is Quacker Pond. This is Quacker Pond when there's no water in it. But you can see where it is water. Where water is, obviously, in the spring. All collects down there, sits in that little gully. From Quacker Pond, we're heading to Forbidden Forest, which is this big thick bush here. This is where we initially kept the sheep when they first came in this forest, Forbidden. Really neat. And behind Forbidden is beautiful poplar stand called Matchstick. This whole area is called Matchstick. And Matchstick backs onto Pine, which is next to Zulu, where we keep the animals. All this little stuff is pine onto your left. All that new green pine, we call that pine. Heading into Zulu, which is code name for zoo, which is where we keep all of our animals with the new addition of the sheep shelter. See the milled duck coop and the original rabbit coop. That was here with the property. Looks really neat seeing it from the sky. Nice little compound for our animals. And off we go. Little bit of pine. You can see it's a dense young forest, probably 15, 20 years old now. Really impressed with the compound, how it looks. Really looks like it's starting to look like a little homesteady area here now. And then that green, it's all green, but this stand that we're going to now, this is called Moose. But there's a cut between Pine and Moose that you can see. I'm going to be going up right now. There's a cut between these two forests. Pine is on your left, Moose is on your right. We want to name that cut, that path. So if you have any suggestions, write it in the comments. And we could possibly name that path something you thought of. But yeah, it's looking bloody stunning. Anyway, here's my go. There's the water cube that my mum and dad are going to be using to fill up the camper next year. It will be situated there. Let's go down my driveway. Lovely driveway. This is where the strawberries were found today on the live on the left hand side around here. And down from the driveway we've got cotton boll. These tall trees that you see here coming up on your left of the driveway, this is cotton boll. It's a deep bowl that collects water in the springtime. I got a little close here, but I figured it out. Now I'll start reversing. We got our Christmas tree just to the right hand side of that, if you remember, in the Christmas time. But that whole block of trees, they're really tall. That's called cotton boll, which is really lovely. Now we're going to zoom over to the newly named cabin, which is called CP Ranger, Checkpoint Ranger. As you can see it looking beautiful down there. We're going to dust over there quickly and check it out. You can see it's real smoky out today. Doesn't give the clearest views, but hey ho, what can you do? Here we come. Checkpoint Ranger, CP Ranger. And from CP Ranger we're going up to Coyote Pass. This little gap here that I'm flying through is called Coyote Pass, and this is where I would want to put cams because the amount of wildlife is ridiculous. And then just a small distance over the side of the pass is the river. And there we go. There's a little layout of some feature points of the land. I hope you guys enjoyed this flight. Let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure to keep following. There's going to be still so much to come. And of course, on these less windy days, I'm going to be throwing the drone up and trying to capture cool shit. But until then, thank you for subbing up. We appreciate every one of yous. Big love.